letting the baby play while I get a few things done. I just booked our Airbnb for our trip that's coming up in a week, and getting some stuff sent over for our, oh my god, what the heck is that? But getting some things sent over and handled because I've got 1 week to stay on top of my stuff and get any business things out of the way so I don't have to think about it on our trip. Let's get some stuff done. Oh, we also have basketball today. We have not done any sports since the fall, so it's gonna be another big adjustment.
We ended up playing for a while, and I kind of got trapped in a nap, so I finally was able to put her down. I tried to stick to the baby's room, laundry room, and my room towards the middle of the week and get any deep cleaning or picking up done that I haven't been able to do the last few days. Unfortunately, I was in dire need of washing my sheets. I had to pull the comforter off because the baby spit up all over them last night. So we threw one of our old ones over there. So I decided just to wash everything and get a head start on the laundry for the weekend. Moved our room around a few weeks ago, and I'm still trying to get everything situated on how I want things placed. Also, this top drawer, for the longest, I had things for the baby. But this is while she slept in her room. She doesn't really sleep in her room so much anymore, at least in the bassinet. Now, every once in a while, I do allow her to sleep in our bed if we're having a rough night or, whatever. But like I said, I'm just trying to get this nightstand situated and see how I want things. I really want to like hang up that Lego display that I put together, but I'd be so pissed if it fell down. So I'm just trying to see if I like how it looks on the wall. I might eventually hang it up because it kind of takes away from some of the room that I need up here. I think I'm also going to put little command strips on the back of those little mini brand masterpiece, I believe is the name of them. The little canvases that I got from those little mini brands. I think it'd be cute to be hung up on the wall. I usually do accumulate everybody's things in here just because this is like the quiet place that everybody comes at the end of the night most of the time. My husband's either gaming in here or we're watching movies, and we're kind of a close-knit family and like to hang out together. I don't know, call us weird, but I kind of love it. So I think this is where I want my coloring books and things. I'm not really sure. I might move it around. We're still trying to figure things out in our room. It's been a while since we've had this much space. Living in a camper before this kind of just makes us want to have a place for everything. And by that, I believe I just mean be mindful of what we have and the space that it's taking up. And if it's not serving us a purpose, we don't need it. With that being said, I will be having a video when the weather is warmer of us going through our shed. We have accumulated some things in there over the winter, things that have been taken away from my middle child, and also things that we've just kind of been putting in there and not putting in the proper place because we are kind of trying to transition the extra space in our shed for my husband's work stuff as well. I got this pocket divider, I believe that's the name of it, for my husband's work stuff, just so he can bring things back and forth from out of the vehicle into the house, and it can be organized, and I can put things where it needs to be without asking 50 million questions about things. Most of the time when he gets back from jobs, it is pretty late, so the last thing he wants to be asked is 50 million questions, and trust me, I don't blame him. I do get a little distracted when I clean and kind of hop from place to place, but also I think that has a lot to do with the baby, and so when I stop something, sometimes I either forget what I was doing or just kind of see something else and I'm like, oh, I need to do that. But there's a few things that was on my husband's desk that needed to be put back up in his nightstand. I was able to find some ultra thin expo markers, which I freaking love writing with. So I just kind of rewrote all of my husband's notes that he has on the side of his calendar. I will show you guys this later. I thought I made a video of us creating this. We got this from Michael's and drew the lines and mapped everything out, and the big bold black line that is across we did with Sharpie and everything. It actually looks pretty nice, and there's not a bunch of people's information on there. I can show you guys it more. Y'all, I promise she's okay, but sometimes she's just like really needy and wants to be held all the time, which I get. But, you know, she's just gonna have to cry for a few seconds when I have to get things like laundry switched over, because it's so hard. I don't know if you can tell, but I can barely get things out of there without falling inside. Eventually, I will get around to shredding this block of soap into the actual detergent. I actually need to make a big batch of it.
I'm gonna try to open this back door to let in some fresh air. Maybe that'll make her stop crying. I really have to get this stuff done real quick, so she's just gonna have to, you know, chill out.
These are some things that need to go to the shed that we don't use or don't really want anymore.
So I think I want to hang our hiking bags over here. I just don't know if it'll hold all 4 of the hiking bags. I'm gonna keep that up there and see if it holds those. If not, they're gonna have to go back in the shed because I don't even have the bladder in that bag yet. It's drying out, so we'll see.
That indeed did not hold. When I came back from picking the kids up, it had fell on the ground, but that's what I get for using command straps. I'll either have my husband screwed into the wall, or we'll end up just hanging them back into the shed. Come back tomorrow as I tackle the baby's room.